This section will provide you with step-by-step instructions on how to put together your Kavana cover. Warning: this video is intended as a training support only. It does not substitute the installation instruction manual that came with the cover. In any case of discrepancy, the installation manual always prevails. Before you start the assembly of the cover, you will need the following tools: scissors or a retractable utility knife, a Robertson and Phillips screwdriver, a rubber mallet, a hammer, 250 feet or 15 meters ratchet straps. Warning: keep in mind that you should not over-tighten any bolts. Power tools must not be used. The bolts will break under too much torque. Before assembling, use masking tape to attach the foam spacers to the top of the swim spa, near each corner. There must be at least 4 foam spacers on each long side. Do not stack the foam spacers. These spacers will simulate the thick of the seal and protect the swim spa during the installation. Assembly of the large I-to-C connection plates on the I-beams. Use the 1/4 inch by 5/8 inch carriage bolts, the nuts and the spacer. Pay attention, as the trimmed portion of the I-to-C connection plate must be oriented in the same direction as the bent part. Make sure the inserts are facing inwards. Tighten the screws in place and make sure the spacer is installed correctly. 2 I-to-C connection plates must be installed per I-beam, 1 on each side. Proceed in the same way as you did with the first one. Assemble the 2 I-to-C connection plates for a second assembly. Assemble the remaining I-beams with the small I-to-C connection plates. Use 1 I-beam for the 12 feet to 15 feet models and 3 I-beams for the 16 feet to 20 feet models. Use the 1/4 inch by 5/8 inch carriage bolts, the nuts and the spacer. Tighten the screws in place and make sure the spacer is installed correctly. 2 I-to-C channel brackets must be installed per I-beam, 1 on each side. We recommend you use a table or the shipping crate as a base to build the middle section of the cover, and later transfer the cover to the swim spa once it is assembled. However, if there is limited space, please follow the next steps while assembling directly onto the swim spa. In this case, avoid scratching the swim spa or any components of the cover. Place the escape hatch panel onto the middle of the installation surface. Be careful not to scratch the cover. If you have a colored cover, make sure the colored sides are on top. Make sure the top sticker located in the panel's hole is properly oriented. Assembly of the 94 and 9/16 inches C channels. Warning: be careful not to delaminate the fiberglass while installing the C channels on the panels. Align the center sticker with the edge of the panel. Slide 1 I-beam with small I-to-C connection plates in the C channels. Ensure the sticker in the I-beam is pointing upwards. Place the I-beam in such a manner so that the bent portion of the I-to-C connection is pointing forward, away from the panel. Ensure the proper insertion of the I-to-C bracket in the C channel. Make sure the I-beam has cleared both the bottom and top sections. The C channel webs must fit in between the I-to-C bracket and the I-to-C connection plate. While sliding the I-beam in place, make sure the highlighted surface is squared with the C channel. Use caution not to delaminate the fiberglass with the I-beam. Ensure it fits tightly with the foam panel. Slide the large panel into the C channels. Make sure the panel is pushed in as far as possible by hand and is completely inserted in the I-beam. Ensure the I-beam has slid over the panel on both the bottom and top sides. Install the I-beams with the large I-to-C connection plates. Ensure the trimmed portion of the I-to-C connection plates faces toward the end of the cover. Slide the I-beam in the C-channel until the I-beam fits tightly on the panels. By hand, align one of the C-channels in such a way that the I-to-C connection plate holes are visible. Do the same for both sides. Align the holes of the support bracket, the post mount bracket and the C-channel. Attach the support bracket to the C-channel and the post mount bracket with the 1/4 inch by 1 inch screws. You must not install the screws on the other end of the brackets. For some spas, optional dual-sided brackets are needed to mount the cover to the posts. These brackets are installed the same way as the post mount brackets. Depending on what is required, the dual-sided bracket can be pointing up or down. Proceed the same way to assemble the support bracket and the post mount bracket on the opposite side of the cover. Use the binding blocks provided and 2 50-feet ratchet straps to help you align the side holes on the other end of the assembly. Use cardboard or non-abrasive material under the ratchet of the straps. The ratchet could damage the fiberglass panel. Ensure the binding blocks are correctly positioned when strapping. This will prevent the straps from bending the I-beam. Tighten the straps until the holes of the I-to-C connection plate are aligned with the C-channel holes on both opposite sides of the cover. Do not over-tighten the straps. Over-tightening might permanently damage the sealing components of the I-beams and allow water infiltration. Tighten slowly and stop as soon as the holes are aligned. Attach the 2 remaining support brackets and the post mount brackets to the C-channels with the 1/4 inch by 1 inch screws. Release the binding straps. The assembly will be held in place. Remove the center stickers on the C-channels. Carefully position the assembled cover onto the swim spa. Try to align the cover as best as possible. Take care to gently position the cover on the previously installed foam spacers. The panel and I-beams can damage the acrylic of the swim spa. Ensure the foam spacers are correctly installed under the I-beams to simulate seal height. Insert the shortest C-channel inside the support bracket. There are only 2 holes at the end of these parts. The holes must go inwards toward the cover. Ensure that the large I-to-C connection plate is well inserted into the short C-channel. The I-to-C connection plate must be behind the C-channel webs. Align the I-to-C connection plate holes with the C-channel holes. Use the 1/4 inch by 1 inch screws to join the support bracket. Install the other short C-channels using the same procedure for all 4 corners. The next steps apply only on the 16 feet to 20 feet models. Slide in one of the remaining rectangular panels into the C-channels. If you have a double-section swim spa, position the second escape hatch over the second section. When assembling the foam panel into the C-channel, be careful not to delaminate the fiberglass. It is very important to check if the I-beams have correctly locked into the foam panels. Take care not to scratch the panel and swim spa. Slide the I-beam with a small I-to-C connection plates in the C-channels. For all cover dimensions, insert one of the end panels in the C-channels. Make sure the large angled cuts are pointing toward the end of the cover. Proceed in the same way on the opposite side to install the panels and the I-beam. Insert the corner bracket on the tapered part of one end of the panel. Use the number 8 by 1/2 inch screw only in the lower inside hole. Warning: do not over-tighten the screws as they might break. The 2 remaining holes will be used later. Insert one of the remaining C-channels at the end of the panel. It is recommended to slightly engage the top flange before the bottom when sliding the C-channel onto the foam panel. Install the end C-channel on both ends of the cover and use the binding straps on the entire cover to install the last screws. Use a number 8 by 1/2 inch screw only in the lower inside hole of the corner bracket. Position the corner cover. Screw it in completely with number 8 by 1/2 inch screws on the side toward the center of the cover. Fasten the last number 8 by 1/2 inch screws that hold the side C-channel. Assemble the remaining corner brackets, C-channel and corner covers following the same steps. Use the provided 5/32 inch drill bit to drill holes on the top and bottom of the support bracket. Do not drill the foam panel. Only drill through the metal. Use the pre-drilled holes in the support bracket as guidance. All the pre-drilled holes have to be drilled. Standard support brackets have 4 pre-drilled holes. If the support bracket is 42 inches long, you must drill 8 holes per support. Be careful while cleaning the holes. Metal chips can scratch the painted parts. Screw in the painted number 10 by 1/2 inch thread cutting in all of the previously drilled holes. Proceed in the same way to install all 4 support brackets. Verify the functionality of the escape hatch's release mechanism prior to installation. Please ensure that the hatch's arms are retracted when open and not retracted when closed. Before installing, turn the escape hatch handle to retract the arms. Install it into the escape hatch opening of the center panel. Warning: failure to install the escape hatch properly may impede the performance of the cabana cover and create problems such as vapor leakage, water infiltration and unwanted access to the swim spa. All security risks such as drowning, injury or undesired entry due to an open cabana cover, without an escape hatch installed, are not approved by cabana. The product certification will be void.